Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine. I say back, but this is a new series that I'm going to squeeze out very quickly, right before the new update hits on about the 22nd of this month, so in about 5 days. Give or take. I mean, they've said expect it in 5 days, but you know, we'll see. And so yeah. There are a few things that I still want to test out. A few things that we alluded to in the back end of Super Cold Vomit Bubble, which, as you see, we got quite far in before we run our course. We got to the end of where we needed to get to. We tested the things that we needed to test out, and so I knocked that one on the head. We had loads of fluid. We could have lasted another. Easily got 500 cycles, but I didn't think that there was enough there to keep viewers interested. I'd have played on by my own. That's not even a word. That's not even a phrase, Darren. I'd have played on by myself if I had been playing that, etc., etc. But I could see it was getting a little bit boring. But in the last playthrough, we ended up rescuing Colin, the Morb, from an inevitable death, and then realised that he was pumping out a lot of contaminated oxygen. We then used that contaminated oxygen to create proper oxygen. Now we went in about that in a fairly inefficient way, and I've since been thinking about what we could do. Let's get on. I'll walk and talk at the same time. I've just been thinking about, right, okay, instead of having 17 thermal regulators all in a line, pretty much, why don't we just loop 2 of them and then put a filter in there somewhere so that any oxygen that passes through gets pumped out of the system. And that's my cat. Already that is my cat. Yeah, I know. I've only just started. Very first video of the series, and here's you gobbing off. I know, it's silly. Alright, so, Floyd, destructive, no. We'll go for our usual. Night owl, narcoleptic, no. Narcoleptic just means that they won't do anything for a period of the day. They'll just sleep. Don't want that. Vomit and narcoleptic, nope. Vomit a loud sleeper, nobody needs a loud sleeper in their life. Biohazard, no. Nope. Gastrophobia. Can't perform cooking, but you do have diver's lungs. We'll get someone else that can cook. We're not going to be relying on cooking for very long. Hideki? I don't know. And this guy? Iron gut. Yeah, right, probably. Narcoleptic? Nope, sorry. Bottomless stomach? Nope. Yokel and amphibious. +4 digging. +2 construction. No, we'll try diver's lungs. We'll try to get them all diver's lungs. Alright, there we go. Diver's lungs, gastrophobia. So none of these can cook. We'll diver's lungs this guy as well. Narcoleptic. You know what? I'd probably be alright with narcoleptic to offset. Damn you with your destructive tendencies. So we want vomiter, diver's lungs. This may take a while, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime you want. No, not early bird. Although it is like 7 o'clock in the morning right now. Although that's not early to some people. Some people are up at... Yeah, I know you were up this morning. Diver's lungs destructive. No, vomiter destructive. Vomiter diver's lungs. Come on, we've got 2 of them already. Vomiter diver's lungs. Yeah, I know they're all not able to cook. This could go very badly, very quickly. Very quickly? Yes, very quickly. this means we are going to have to rely on growing stuff straight off the bat. As in, don't dig anywhere, just get you growing done. I know it's a risk. I know it's a risk. And we're going to call this the no, not the Morb farm, and all will become apparent. It might be. It's not one for your kids. It's not one for kids. And I'll let my cat out. Go on then, you. Very first episode, you monkey. Go on then. So unprofessional. I just realised that my chair makes a weird noise when I sit on it. Okay, anyway, let's begin. We has begun. Alright. Decent bit of water. Muckroot, mealwood. Mealwood. We'll not dig these up because they're already in a growing phase. But we are going to have to harvest them. We are going to have to get to where the mealwood is in order to survive. This might be a very, very short playthrough. Let's have a quick look at the gas overlay. That's not bad actually. That's not bad at all. Bit of chlorine straight off the bat. Great. Nope, that's not bad at all. We've got a hatch here. Ooh, we've got a hatch. We have... What do we do? What do we do? We'll build them in. We'll... Yeah. Okay, so... First things first. Let us... dig. Let's dig out about that. I got that, guys. Oops. It looks like if the plants are underwater, well, obviously they don't live under, yeah. No. Breathable gas, nice. Because of the oxalite. Once it reaches I think it's 1500 grams, these oxalites will stop producing and they'll become inert. Same here. Oh no. It's 18, is it 1900? Might be 1800. 1800 and 1800.9. And these just stop pumping stuff. He says. Emitting. Oh no. No, they carry on. Might be, I don't know. Maybe that's an update. You could save lumps of oxalite. But maybe not anymore. Alright, let's go to speed 3 because no one needs this slowness in their life. And so the plan will be mob farm into contaminated oxygen into supercoolers, but we also want our farm to be how we planned it out. Looks like a little bit of sand just dropped there. Let's get that. Nope. And let's start making tracks to the places we need to go. About there. Gain access. There might be plants down here as well. We'll need access to them. I want to come up. No, not there. Apparently if you press shift whilst you're dragging out ladders and such, it'll just do it on one line. I should really use that. What's this? It seems like we've got quite a small initial area, because this is now granite into, yeah, I don't know. we may not be long for this world if we can't find plants to eat. As well, we can't survive off cooked stuff because all three of them will refuse to cook. You're about to die, do you want to cook? Nope. Alright, are you sure? You might live. Nope, not cooking. Well, let's throw down some cots. And dig that out. Now I'm only going to here. I'll let the hatch get up and do his stuff, and then we'll get up here and build over him. And let's put some toilets down, because I know what you're all like. Let's dig out to there. Bit of food down here as well, bit of food down here, bit of food down here. We're going to be digging down this way anyway. What's that? Super cool. Nope, vacuum. Vacuum as well? Yep. Alright. So yeah, the new update. The new update, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to have an ice biome, but also with the ice biome, make them do some more work. We don't want to be coming up here until the morning because the hatch is going to get up and about and do his stuff, and we want him to do that and then end up somewhere and we'll wall him in. Yeah, let's dig. This way. So there's going to be an ice biome, and there's also going to be steam geysers, which it gives you an access to fresh water. You pump directly, because the steam geyser is going to give you steam and it's going to give you heat, and there's an ice biome where you pump that steam and heat, and you'll not only melt off the bed, guys. You'll not only melt the ice, but you'll turn your steam into more water. So I think that's been their way of stepping around people running out of water, running out of fresh water at least, because steam's going to be fresh water. Ice will probably be fresh water. I think a lot of people were getting hung up with, well, just running out of sand. Here we go. Let's now breach here. People running out of sand, and without a filtration method, they were having big issues. I.e., big issues being they'd lose the entire colony just because they'd run out of resources, and people were getting quite angry with that. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, when you've worked quite hard on a colony, you don't really want to see it just die a death just because you run out of something on the map. Let's get some more down here as well. No. Let's test the shift thing out, shall we? Okay, so ladder, sandstone, shift. It doesn't work on ladders, unfortunately. Maybe it's control. Nope. So I'm stuck with my shaky hands. Stuck with the shaky hands in terms of building ladder. Oh, we mine through oxalite. Oh. Yeah, I won't stuff your faces too much, guys. And I'd also prioritise all of this. But don't get stuck in there. I mean, for your own sake, don't get stuck in there. Do not... We all know how stupid they are. We all know how stupid they are. Okay, so you're going to dig down. We'll dig. Can you not? Really? Two of you couldn't work? Oh, fine. Fine, no, I'm not. Don't get angry at the dupes there. Don't get angry at the dupes. It's not their fault. Buried my recruit. Are you ready for harvest? You're not. You're. Are you? Yep. We should have been harvesting these a little bit earlier. Oh well, my bad. It's not like they're gonna die or anything. Right. We need a little bit of power and a research station. And let's link it all together. So the two of you that aren't digging, fine, no harvest. Yep, fair enough. I need to do too. Okay, let's prioritize this, all of this. And let's research the planter boxes. Because without them growing, yep, without them growing, then you're all dead anyway. I mean, on a long enough time frame, everyone's dead. But I've already done this. This. Oh, no power to it, I suppose. Here we go. Someone needs to get on this very quickly. I don't think we have access to water, do we? Well, let's dig through here. How are you in terms of growing? 39. 72, alright. 89%. Yeah, we might be able to live off the stuff that's on the map already. 88%. Contaminated oxygen. It's alright, Morb. We've got a plan. We've got a plan for you and your friends. How are you getting on with your research? Ingredients, just dirt. I'm sure this took water as well. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the big one. Alright guys, bedtime. Bedtime. It's going to be a big day in the morning. Are you fully encapsulated? You are. Splendid. Now, we can make this hatch produce coal for us, which will be nice for it. What if you dug up muckroot? Nice. Something else for somebody to eat, and we might not actually starve. Maybe. How far are we getting on with fill rations? 20 and 6. Yeah, it's gonna be touch and go. It's gonna be touch and go. Are you done? Nope. 90%. Alright, what about you? 92%. And this guy down here? 90. We'll harvest both of you. Skills increase for Hideki. Hideki. Can someone please tell me how you pronounce this? Heidi with a K? Heidi with a K. That's what she's called now. And we'll do our usual of... There's more crew down here, isn't there? Place those two ladders there. And we'll get them out. And that's our research done. Alright, so... We'll start with our farm. We have 6 seeds. I don't really want to be moving the farm though. We will put them up here. So. I'll just put them down anyway for now. If we can get the stuff diagonally, let's not put it in tempting range for the hatch. We'll prioritize this at a 9 because it needs to be done fairly quickly. Otherwise you might not live. Yep. No thank you. No, I don't want anybody. And you. And you. And you. How far are you grown? 94. There's a mealwood seed here as well, but it's unreachable. We'll make this our freshwater tank. It's going to be quite small, but... yeah, this isn't going to be a long playthrough, it's just going to be a quick, can we do it? Does it work? Great. Oh, bedtime. Well, it'll be you lot being annoyed when you can't breathe, not me. Can't eat either. Another seed. Let's get that planted. And how far are you along? 90% stifled because of why? Overheated. That's why I don't like growing you. 95, 61, 94. I suppose this is where Diver's Lungs comes into its own. That's another seed, isn't it? Unreachable. It's kind of unreachable, but... what have we got? Sand, sandstone. What research do we want to be doing? What do we need? Oh, we need food just now. Let's go for liquid piping. Any more seeds? Nope. And very little stress as well, which is quite nice. let's deconstruct you. And let's tile you off until this is ready for harvesting. There's no point wasting all our oxygen up in this area. And everyone's idle. Everyone can't be idle. Come on. Let's dig more. Now let's dig across to here. Any more plants? Yeah, any more plants that we can see? Nope. This is a very small starting area. It's a bit, yeah, bit small. Anyway, that is it for this episode of hydrogen already. Great. I've Morb Farm. Hope to see you in the next episode. And yeah, it is very small, isn't it? Or have I just got bigger? I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. Alright, anyway, I've been Luckymarine. You lot have been amazing. So from Blanche, from Heidi with a K, and from Longway, who's concentrating intently on the test tube. It's goodbye from them. I hope to see you in the next episode. Do take care.